All right. The Walking Dead is back, and I am back too. It's been a while since I've made a video, and I'm sorry about that. I have been just busy. I've been doing a lot of writing. It's been summer. I've been having fun, and I have neglected this channel. So, my apologies. I am planning to sort of reboot this channel probably December, January, and try to have a lot more focus on video content. And I'll make another video about that, discussing that, getting some ideas from y'all, and we'll do that later though. So The Walking Dead is back. It is a new beginning. That's the title of the season 9 premiere, and it is a new beginning for the show, which has leapt ahead 18 months from season 8, and it's a new beginning for us, the viewers, because we're seeing Angela Kang instead of Scott Gimple and as the showrunner, and she has done a really, really good job of sort of revitalizing The Walking Dead. It's not perfect, but it is so much better than it's been. And yeah, I get it. That's a low bar because it's been so bad. But I'll take it. I'll take this improved, pretty much across the board improved show. The dialogue is better. The acting is better. The cinematography is better. Really, just all across the board, things are better. Daryl talks and actually makes sense now, which is great. We have a more agrarian society. There's not just gas and bullets everywhere. No one's driving cars, except for Daryl gets his motorcycle still. But most people are now either on foot or on horseback. I'd like to see some bicycles. Bicycles would be a great way to get around. They're easy to maintain, and I mean, I'm sure there's lots of them still, so that would be cool to see some bicycles. But horses are good. The conflict is also better. Instead of just like having the big bad villain right now, we've got multiple communities, and they're trying to live in peace. But a lot of people resent the saviors, and there's a lot of bad saviors still kind of running around. And I'm not really sure why Negan is the only one who is being punished when quite a lot of the sort of higher ups in his organization and some of the more sadistic bastards probably should have been put on trial. I'm sure that some of these other communities would like to have seen justice for all the death and destruction and chaos and misery that the saviors constantly ruin their world with. So we have Rick trying to make everyone get along, but he's fighting against human nature. It's not going to happen, at least not like this. And on the other side, we have Maggie and Daryl, and they're a lot more skeptical, and they're also pissed that Negan's still alive for, perfectly good reasons. I am on their side in this conflict, but I like that it's an organic, natural, interesting conflict, and I see where Rick's coming from. I think it's kind of stupid that he's doing this because that's what Carl would have wanted, because Carl literally only got that new, let's all live in peace attitude. It sort of magically dawned on him in season 8. There's really no reason for it. That whole thing is just so contrived. But that's what we were given in season 8, and that's what they're working with now. So whatever, we're going to just sweep that away and move on. For the most part, I think everything works really well. I really liked that Gregory finally got his comeuppance. That was a long time coming, and he needed to go, and he went. So good for Maggie. I think that raises new questions about what are the powers of the leaders, people in charge. Can they just kill indiscriminately when someone does something to them, whatever. So I think that's going to be another sort of conflict or subject theme throughout the season. 2 scenes I didn't like that I really didn't think worked. They're sort of classic Walking Dead blunders. The glass cracking in the museum. I can see the glass cracking like that, but why aren't they just passing a lot of those objects over the side of the staircase? You just stand on the side of the staircase and pass it over, and you don't have to walk on the stupid glass. If they wanted the glass to break, it should have happened when the big, huge cart was being pulled down, because that was the one thing they couldn't really have lifted. And I think someone should have fallen and gotten eaten down there. Actually, I think the kid who was killed in the other scene with the horses should have just been killed when he fell through the glass, because they wouldn't have had to include that stupid scene with the horses. That's my second scene that I don't like. Why did they want to run away from those zombies? They just ended up killing the zombies anyways. You know, so why would they leave their horses? Like, that kid was right to go try to free the horses. Why would they leave such a valuable resource when they're experienced, seasoned zombie killers? I mean, leave the cart, come back for it later, sure, but don't leave the horses. So those two scenes, just, you know, just classic Walking Dead, making characters do stupid things, making Ezekiel walk all the way across that glass. He could have just turned and gotten off of it instantly. Having this kid get killed the way he did, you know, you could solve both those problems just by having the glass break when the cart was being pulled down and the kid falls through the glass and gets eaten by the zombies, and it's a really gruesome zombie killing scene. It would have been awesome. So once again, this is free advice for the writers of The Walking Dead. Don't have characters do stupid things that are obviously stupid for no reason. Characters can make stupid choices. Gregory, it was stupid for him to try to have Maggie killed, and he paid the consequence. It was a meaningful death that resulted from a bad decision on his part. But the falling through the glass because you walk across it when you know it's cracking, that's just acting like an idiot, not like a seasoned zombie apocalypse veteran like these people all are at this point. They're not going to make such rookie errors, and it's silly to have that keep happening over and over again. So hopefully we don't get too much more of that in season 9, and we get a lot more of the good stuff. Let me know what you thought of the episode, of the premiere. I'm going to include links to my Forbes articles. I've got one that's a review, and then I've got one that's about the 5 people I think should get killed this season, and Gregory's one of them. So that's good. 1 down, 4 to go. And then also a preview of the first 3 episodes, which I've seen all 3 first episodes of this season. So I have a spoiler-free preview of that as well. I will link them all below. Thank you for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, etc., etc., etc. And I promise to be a little bit more consistent here on this poor, neglected YouTube channel. All right. Peace and love.